Hello, everybody. I'm back. This is Ellen Campbell with Campbell Creations. I'm sorry for the earlier video. Zoom is not acting right with me, so I'm gonna stop using Zoom. I'm continue to use YouTube the way I've been using it, unless I decide to go with Restream. And I'm sewing my window arches for the Cathedral window. And I'm just using my finger to hold it in place here. I have a trim too because they leaves a tail. Hello. Hi, Remo. I'm glad you back with me. Good afternoon. Hi, James. I'm glad you back with me too. Hi, Beverly. Beverly said, hello, Ellen and everyone. How are you doing today? I'm doing good today. Thank you for asking. How you doing, Beverly? Your family, everyone all right? Well, can't find my little snips. I guess that's what happened. I snips the little thread and put it in my container as I go. And this is the same unit I've been working on. I was feeling kind of tired yesterday, so I didn't do anything on it yesterday. But today, makeup time. Makeup time. It's so easy to do and fun. So I be telling everybody, you want to make a cathedral window, it's easy. Go for it. It's easy. Use a lot of fabric. And I mentioned to y'all on the last video that I would have to go back and purchase another 9 packs of the 4-yard fabric. That was a huge mistake. I might have enough already cut to do what I'm going to do. These blocks are so big I'm not going to need about 12 of them. I do 12 like this, and then I'll put them together, and it'll make a big, huge, beautiful quilt top. I underestimated how big it was going to be. These are some huge babies. And it's so fun to do. When I get done, I'm going to show y'all what it looked like. Hello, Remo and James and Beverly. Okay, y'all speaking to one another. That's good. That's good. I didn't want to miss anyone. I thought somebody new had came in. And I've been doing them in rows. As y'all see me going down, let me tilt y'all just a little bit here. Sorry. I've been going down this row here. I do them row by row, which it kind of helps me. Keep my calmness. And once it's all put together, these have some weight to them. They have some nice little weight to them. And I'm just adjusting the fabric as I sew. I can't believe Zoom don't want to act right with me, y'all. It won't show my picture. I don't know why. But I'm going to get somebody to help me that know what they're doing. And it'll work out just fine. Beverly says, I saw posts on Facebook. It's going to be beautiful. Thank you, Beverly. Hi, L. Chimes. Glad you could join me. She said, hello, Miss Ellen. Hope you enjoy your Mother's Day. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I did enjoy it. Hi, Lana. She said, hello, Miss Ellen. Hello, how y'all doing? I'm fine. Mother's Day was beautiful. I got a surprise. It was nice. Actually, tell you the truth, all I really wanted to do was rest. Lay in bed, don't do nothing. And I got to do it. After I received all the flowers I got. This is so fun, y'all. And then, after I got tired of sewing on this, I made a few more of these squares I need to make the blocks. So, if you get tired of doing one thing, you can go to doing something else. I'm trying to get rid of some of these loose threads. One of these fabrics I got here makes a lot of loose threads. But I like the colors I picked for doing this. I thought it might not look too good. I said, well, I'm just doing a sample one. My first time doing a quilt like this. And I decided to use 25 blocks to make it into like a 25 patch, which I can handle this on my machine better like that. And you see on these edges, they still have the points. I didn't do these. I left them open so I can connect them to the next blocks. And when I connect them and get them sewn down, I can move on. I can complete the quilt that way. Okay, she's talking to Beverly. Hi, James. Speaking to Mother. Okay. I'm so glad y'all could join me today. Okay, them was all I had left on this side to finish. And remove some of these strings. These strings is what get to me. Let me finish this up. Okay. Turn it this way. I'm going the long way down now. So what I do is I take it row by row. So now on this side, I just turn in my row. Get everything down where it's supposed to go. Sometimes a pen would help. Oh, good. And I used a little of my spray blaze glue. Kind of tack my blocks in place where I want them to go. That's how I got them to stay on here and not move. I used the clear Elmer's glue. I mean, that's what works for me. That's what I use. Oh, somebody tagged me. Hi, around to it. She's Shirley here from Canada. Hi, Ellen and everyone in chat. That looks gorgeous. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you for coming. It's a cathedral window. Lana said, your cathedral window is turning out so pretty. Are you having fun, Miss Ellen? I sure am. Remo said, I am here for 20 minutes. Okay, let me see. Yeah, times. James said, wouldn't miss watching you live stream for nothing. Also love to hear you sing with such a beautiful voice. Thank you, James. Hi, Connie. I'm glad you can stop in and join us. She said, what's Restream and why would you go from YouTube to something else? I'm going to stay on YouTube. I'm not leaving YouTube. Restream is just an app we can use, sort of like the app. It's the same app that Becca and Tiffany using, and probably a few other people they are using it. It just help you connect to different social medias at one time. You can connect to Facebook when you live on Restream. You can be live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, whatever social media app you have. You can be live on all of them. Oh, okay. So I'm going straight down, so I just got a few more locks here to go down with. Then I have to come back and do the sides of each one. I chose to do it like this because it seemed easier for me. And I'm doing them in a 25 patch block setting. And I won't need for 12. I thought I was going to need a whole bunch of them. If I had got all that fabric, I would have made probably 3 quilts. These blocks is rather large. This is fun to do. Relaxing. I take my time and do this turn in to get it folded in just right. Get it under that needle. It's better than pulling on a whole quilt doing this. When you're doing it on a whole quilt like this, you got a lot of drag. And to do it in the 25 patch block setting is a much lesser drag. I got to go back and cut some thread, but I get that too. It's awesome doing it like this, y'all. If y'all suffer with any type of arthritis or anything, you got to try this. It is awesome. And the drag is not that bad. Okay. I'm going to turn it around because I got to do the sides now. Probably need to trim away my threads. I'll be looking for my little trimmer I have. I can't seem to find it. Nobody's supposed to be in my sewing room. This is private quarters. All right. I'm sorry if I'm missing somebody comment, but I really want to show y'all this. I'm just holding it with my finger. Keep it in place. It is so much fun and so relaxing. I can't even stress how much fun it is. I try though, because I don't want to be the only one just having fun. I like having fun. When you have fun, when you're sewing, it keeps you going, want to do more. Ooh, I got a message block, and let me move that out the way. Soon as I move that one, another one jump up. Okay. Okay. Connie said she's speaking to somebody. Okay. Okay. Just trying to keep up, make sure I don't miss nobody comment. Everybody's comment is important to me. And this little thing got some nice weight to it, y'all. I'm like, oh, how do you quilt a cathedral window? This is my first time making one. I'm like, how do you quilt something like this? It got weight to it already. Doing it like this and not needing to pin, I can make several more. I guess when I make them like that, that's what burns you out. You keep making them back to back to back. Go from side to side. I trim these threads in a bit. I mean, these colors, everything just look like it goes together. When I figure out I'm not gonna need but 12 blocks, I kind of measured it on my bed. 12 blocks are gonna have it big hanging off the bed, so that's gonna be nice size. Got some little tails caught up here. Trim these thread tails. Okay. I love it to see when something coming together so nice, so easily. I sure got to send Bonita Nance a thank you for encouraging me to try it. I thought this was the most beautiful block I had ever seen. And she said, oh, it's easy to make. It's better than easy to make, y'all. It's gorgeous. I thought it was so hard to find out it's easier. This easier probably than the postage stamps. It's easy. I still see another thread. These threads. Now this just one section, one little old panel. It just take time to sit down and get them sewn. Just take your time. Don't be in no rush. It would definitely pay off in the long run. I could have chose to do this in a 4-patch or a 6-patch or even a 9-patch. But it didn't hit me that way. When it hit me with this 25 patch. I measured these little blocks out when they folded up. They were about 6. When they fold like this, it comes to about, I forgot what I told y'all now. Oh, it's 8 1/4 inches. 8 1/4 inches. So y'all know this a big block. And then I have to fold it again. Okay, I got this one on this end here. Then I got 2 more to go after this one, y'all. Then I'll be back to sewing on my foundation blocks. I got another notification come up. Got my little window blocked. Two more to go. I've been waiting on this day, y'all. I didn't do anything Monday, but today I'm on it. These blocks are so lovely. Let me finish the other 2, then I can show y'all what it looked like. I did use some pins and clamps and some of this, but y'all use what works for y'all. Use for what works when y'all decide to try this block. If y'all have not tried it before, this is my first time. Ooh. I don't want to catch no finger over here. I'm going to do it like this because I'm going to have to turn it again to do the tops and the bottoms. And these curves, they seem a little intimidating, but they're not. I guess that's why I like it so. Because I thought for sure, I said, that's got to be intimidating right there. Not at all. Not at all. And I like beautiful things. I love beautiful things. And I'm fancy to bright colors. I don't want it to go backwards. I'm real fancy to bright colors. When I say fancy, that means they get my attention. I looks at them. I like them. This last block trying to give me a headache. No, you ain't. Can't have my joy. These are so beautiful to me. I can't stress it to y'all enough. And then it's easy to make. It just take a little time to do them. Other than that, when I get through with this one, I'm going to go back to my 4-star general. I have 2 quilts of those going on that I really got to finish. Then I'm going to have quilts coming out my ears, look like. But hopefully I can figure out something. I found a quilting machine, which it's practically brand new for like $1,500. But I had my eyes on another one somewhere else, and I'm thinking. I'm just doing some hard thinking. I mean, this like $1,500 for a new one, or a couple grand for a used one. I'm just checking things out. $25 blocks. It's fun, y'all. But it take a little time to do them. That's why you know what you're going to be sewing on. If I get up and go to the store and come back, when I get back, I know exactly what I'm going to be sewing on. Let me check my messages. Sorry. Bye, James. Take care. Hi, Stephanie. She said, hello, Ellen and everyone. Okay. Hi, Mary. I wonder if Tucker ever sold his. That's the one I was really wanting. The one Tucker had. I really want it. I want it very bad because I know it will fit on the frame I have. But I'm just making provision. If I don't wind up getting that one, then I do know that I can get one somewhere. I really got to have me a machine, so when I get that school bus, I want to have everything I need already. And y'all know Jackery is finna have a good sale. Jackery is going to have a sale on their Jackeries coming up. I think starting tomorrow. They got something new they about to announce. And I looked on Amazon, all of their solar power generators are reasonable price. So if y'all looking, check it out. Amazon is banging today with deals, loads and loads of deals. And I really want me a power station because I'm not going to be just sitting up in the house somewhere. I like to get out and go. And a lot of time I just go to the parks. I ain't got no children to take with me this time, but I still can go. And I take my sewing with me. These are so nice. Ooh. Let me see that I get them all. Okay. Oh, man. I can cut thread later. Let me show y'all this. Now, these flaps I'm holding, y'all. This is how I attached it to the next block. But look at this. I done sewed the whole thing. And here's the back. Can y'all see that on the back? The stitches? And it got weight to it. It have weight to it. I just really like it. And once I make my 12, I'm going to be attaching these blocks together. But I'm going to get them all made first. I want 12 blocks and all made. And then I attach them all together. And my quilt top. Once we attach them together, you know it's going to be another folded side on this edge here. So once I get them put together, then I have to tack down these points. And another block going to go over the seam. So I'm going to lay this to the side over here and continue to work on 25 more blocks. Set them right here. I have them already cut. Already laid out. I just have to line up these points to point, corner to corner. Seem like it don't want to act right until I pick it up. Pick it up and put it in my hand. Now I can get my 1/4 inch seam allowance. And I back stitch a little to lock in that seam. And I continue sewing. The measurements on these blocks here is 12.5 inches. 12.5 inches square. Once I get both ends sewn, I open it and make sure you sew it with the right side on the inside. Sew it on the wrong side. Put the two seams together, let them nest. Come in and get your 1/4 inch seam allowance. I bags up on the end so when I go to turn it, it do not rip the fabric, rip the stitches out. And I also have to check and make sure I'm not sewing on my tails here. I sew my tail on, I'm gonna have to do the rip out. We're gonna call it the dance, the rip dance. I don't want to rip. Not today. All right. I don't even trim my corners. I just flip, turn, make my blocks. You can trim your corners if you like. They won't be seen no way. I have to leave a big enough hole to get my hand in. Push out those corners. There we go. Always pat and let it lay out to take its shape. And if this was together, that opening would not be there. So I got to make 25 of these before I can move to the next block. And I don't know how many I have there. but I'm going to sew a few. So when I get to at least 25 of them done, I can take them to the iron and fold them into the blocks. All 4 points have to come in. Let me check and see, do I have any questions? I got a notification blocking me. Beverly says, that's beautiful, Ellen. Thank you, Beverly. Hi, Nancy. Nancy says, beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. I'm glad you could join us. Stephanie says, beautiful done, Ellen. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay, everyone is speaking. Hi, Melissa. How you doing? She said, hey, Steph. So we love crumbs. How you doing? She said, hi, Ellen. Just tuned in for a time. Love your Cathedral winter quilt. Thank you. Melissa says, Miss Ellen, I just wanted to give you a thumbs up, not staying. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Melissa. Thank you. Okay, I'm still working on this Cathedral winter. It's such a beautiful block to me. Beautiful quilt. But by me breaking it down into that 25 patch, I can handle it much, much better. Better than a full quilt. All right. I get to running my mouth sewing and talking. I have to remind myself to check the comments. All right. Get it lined up. 1/4 inch seam allowance. Trying to keep my seam allowance, everybody. When you want it to come out right, you gotta. I don't have the guide on today or the foot. So when I don't have those on, I have to watch my seam allowance. That seam allowance is an important part. That's why you see a lot of sewers, when they don't watch their seam allowance, they'll put on the guide. It's important to keep that 1/4 inch seam allowance so everything could come out like it's supposed to. When I'm sewing and I ain't got that on, I pay close attention. Okay, one more square down. Sound almost like I said square dance. Square down. I remember back in school, since I mentioned square dance, they used to teach us how to do it at school. If I remember how to do that, the man in the moon do. Even if he do, I still don't. I used to like it though. Y'all Y'all know back then we was all into the Little House in the Prairie stuff, watching Laura Ingalls after school in the afternoon. I would put it on even if I couldn't watch it. I'll put it on just to have that music in the background while I do my homework. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Everyone. Stephanie says, everyone, please take a moment to thumbs up, not only because we have what Ellen is working on, because we love her too. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Colleen. She said, hello, Miss Ellen. I'm on the, okay. So we love crumbs. My next quilt will be postage stamp quilt, and the other will be the pineapple block. Both will be from all of my scraps. I want to see that. So we love crumbs. The pineapple block. I really want to see that one. So I'll be somewhere lurking in. Just remind me when. That's one I can't do. I probably can do it too, though. I say I can't do it. A lot of them be so easy, and I see something that's small and look good, and I just throw in the towel before I even tried it. I got to stop that. That's a bad habit. I really have to stop that one. My granddaughter got a birthday coming up, and I wanted to make her something with ladybug on it. I know it's incredibly hard to find ladybug fabric, but it's not so much of the fabric, it's the cartoon ladybug. So I'm thinking about drawing something up, designing something for her, because she loves ladybug, and she'll be turning 1 year old. And she get the remote control and turn it like she knows what she doing. She probably do. She probably better than me with it, and just turning 1. She know how to find ladybug on the TV. Let me see. I'm so glad y'all could join me today. I thank y'all. I thank each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all taking the time to tune in with me, allowing me to share what I love to do. The town I'm from in Mississippi is a small, very small town. And I really wanted to do something to teach the young ladies something else to do besides running in the street playing and stuff or getting pregnant, you know. But most of the young ladies I knew down there was in college, taking some kind of course. And the only way they could do it was by using the internet. And I thought about doing something to help them to continue that process as well. But I wind up moving. I figure if I could afford to get this satellite internet system, which I had satellite internet because I live so far out in the country. I mean, I stay out in the country where I wanted to get me a metal steel building. I had wanted to get a steel building at one point and turn it into a chicken house where I have chickens, nothing but all chickens in that house. And I could go down and visit my chickens and feed them, and they give me some good old eggs. I got a grandbaby love eggs. But that was a dream too. So my hobby is this, sewing. I grew up sewing. I know what I'm doing when I'm sewing. I grew up going to the chicken coop too, but I was scared of the chicken coop because the snakes was getting there and eat the eggs. And you go in there sticking your hand in there under a chicken, you might come out with a moccasin. And I'm not finna be putting my hand on no snake. I have to put a lead in him. Put some lead in him. The area I was from, I have a little small river run straight through the property. So we had a lot of poisonous snakes. They wasn't really that bad. It's just when you go outside, you have to pay attention to what you're doing. You have to pay attention where you're stepping and walking. You don't want to step on one because we also have the rattlesnakes in that area too. And those rattlesnakes ain't nothing to play with. If y'all ever hear me call somebody a rattlesnake, y'all better believe they being some kind of mean. I don't try to talk about nobody though. We all got flaws. Just remember that all of us got flaws. One ain't no better than the other. Because as long as we live in this little old world that we call Earth, life on Earth, throw us obstacles every day. And all of us go through stuff. A lot of time I talk about mines. I probably shouldn't, but I do. Because I tell everybody my life is an open book. What God got for me is for me. Can't nobody else claim it. Let's see, catch up on my messages. Okay, she's speaking. By the time I said that, a notification popped dead in my way. So we like crumbs. You gonna send me a picture of the blocks, please? And the quilt when they are done. That is awesome. I would like to see the pictures too. Linda Walker. Hi, Linda. She said, good afternoon. What you're making? I'm making a quilt. Look at this. I'm working on a cathedral window quilt. This is one of the blocks. And when I'm done, it gonna be this. It look good to me. And this gonna be to fit my king size bed. And I'm making it in 25 patch blocks. I'm putting it together little by little, so when I go to connect the blocks together, I have to fill in the spaces in between the connections. When I took that to my bed to measure that block on my bed, it is so big. I'm like, I probably don't need but 3 of these. And then I look, I said, no, I want a little drape. I like mine to hang a little bit. I don't want no quilt where my feet gonna be sticking out of. I want it to cover everything. And this is it. It's not gonna be my only one, I know. After this one, though, I'm gonna have to go to my 4-star general, finish that quilt up. Since I don't know, I thought about doing it a little different from everybody else, but since I'm not going on that retreat and I done spent my money and bought it, so I want to finish it. My blocks are cut 12.5-inch block square. And if anybody interested in making this quilt block and this, I'm letting y'all know the measurements I used. I don't know how I come up with this measurement, but I do like it. And then I cut my center blocks. They're 3.25 inches. And I just took a little washable Elmer's glue and glued the blocks in place so they won't be coming loose and sliding on me. But guess what? A couple of them come off anyway. I had to put them back on there. I said, well, I'm centering my seam, y'all. The seam in the center after I sewed on both ends. I'm nesting the seam. It's important to nest that seam. And then I'm going back to the 1/4 inch seam allowance. I have to skip a spot, leave an opening to turn this block. All right. I enjoyed Mother's Day. Good. I hope y'all had a great Mother's Day as well. My sinus still kind of had me down. And my daughters came. They gave me cards and stuff and flowers. I got a bouquet of flowers. I forgot I got to check the water on them. I'll be sad my flowers dry up. I ain't checked the water on them. I think I'm going to go downstairs and make me some tacos after I get off this live. Make some good old tacos. Now I'm thinking, y'all, I don't know whether I got guacamole. I know I got the beans. I just don't have the guac. And I might have 25 blocks made over there. I know I'm going to need some more of this white fabric. Probably not much as I thought I was going to need, but I'm going to need some more. I still got a big pile, though. I don't think it's enough to make 12 blocks. But I got time yet, so I'll be getting some more soon, I hope, if nothing happens. Oh, let me check my messages. Hey, Patty. Hi, Tracy. I'm so glad y'all could join me. How y'all doing? She said, looking good, Ellen. Thank you. Patty said, Ellen, I think that will look with a yarn knot in the center of each window. Then you won't have to quilt it. I love it. Oh, wow. You know, I haven't thought about the yarn knot into this. They do have a little weight to it, but I was thinking it might still could be quilted because everything is sewn down now, and I just don't know. How would you quilt something like this? Now, it's already have circles in it. And when you got circles, you probably want to use something with a little straight lines in it. But it's hard to put straight lines on this one here. And I got bits of thread in it. I'm gonna think about that. Patty, I'm gonna have to think about that one. Beverly says tacos sound delicious. Yes, they do. Okay, thank you. So we love crumbs. I keep getting notification popping up. Patty said, oops, forgot the words good in my, oh, it's okay. I agree. It looks good as is. Tracy said, I agree with Patty. Tie quilts would be good on that. You know, I just may consider it. I don't have any. I got to see what kind of thread I have. This got green and blue and beige and burgundy in it. I'm going to have to see, do I have any of those colors? And it takes some good times to tie a quilt. The way I tie mine, it takes some good time. It's not rushed through. I use that cotton crochet thread. I probably got too close on this one. Let me see. All right. Trying to line these edges up. I don't want to sew it if it's not going to lay right. Got to lay right. I'm going to be very happy when I get it completed, though. I think these kind of quilts are just so beautiful. And to be made one myself, it's going to make me want to step out on a limb. Hi, Betty Harris. I'm so glad you could join me. She says, quilting for the soul is making the same quilt. She sure is. I like watching her too. When she was doing them, I was like, oh, that seems so hard. Tracy said, oh, I know. I tie quilts. My daughter denim quilt, cozy. It was too heavy for my domestic and it took a while to tie. I use embroidery floss to tie each block. I have used embroidery floss too. The thread I use is similar to that embroidery floss. Hi, peace, love, and quilting. She said, hi, Miss Ellen and all. How you doing? So glad you could stop by and say hello. Courtney, yes. Okay. Okay. Get this turned over. Y'all excuse me a minute here. I need to clear my sinuses. Ooh. Excuse me, I'm going to mute y'all. Just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. I was kind of breathing through my mouth for a minute there, so now I can stop that. Take a drink. Sorry about that, everyone. I done lost all my little pens and pencils and cutters. Here's some little snips here. Keep them close by me. Now, if I can push out these corners. My niece, I said I wasn't going to say nothing, but I got to tell it. I'm telling everything about myself, y'all. I got me a sink, a little metal cabinet with a sink in it. It had the faucet and the sink and stuff already attached and added to it. Real cheap. So my niece went on, got it for me. I said, you know what? I'm going to put that in storage and keep that for my school bus. I got to get the school bus, y'all. I'm so hyped up and now I'm ready. I got a stove. I got refrigerator. See, here's a little refrigerator. I'm just ready. Only thing I'm missing, y'all, is the bus and the jackery. I get that bus and that jackery, it's gonna be on. I wouldn't be stuck in no house then because I already told my daughters I get that bus, I'm moving out of this house. I'm gonna stay on my bus. A lot of people ask me, for real, you really gonna stay on? Yes, I'm gonna stay on my bus. For the simple fact, the house got issues. And I don't know if they know, but I had a sister-in-law that passed away with issues, living in a house that had mold in it. This house got mold. If they don't fix it, I'm out of here. If I got to sleep in the back of my van. They supposed to been coming this week to fix it. So far, nobody showed up. Tomorrow, Wednesday, come on now. I love me some me too. I ain't ready to just throw in the towel and give up. I get that bus, I'm out of here. I tried to start me a fundraiser thing through PayPal. I still got a link for that fundraiser, and I have me a wish list on Amazon, but that consists of stuff for a bus, like what they call that thing? You got to have it to hook up your solar power to it. It's a converter. I got a converter on there, and a few light bulbs, the solar panel light bulbs, charge them during the day. I was at the point I said, if I got to go and get me some of those lawn and garden lights to charge them during the days to have light at night, I said, I'm ready to do what I got to do, because I ain't going to just stay in the house and it ain't healthy for me. I already been on the oxygen machine fooling with COVID. I ain't trying to turn around. I ain't trying to go back. I'm going forward. All that backtracking stuff, they can keep it. I ain't got no time to be playing with me, especially when it come down to your life and your health. If I make a mistake, let it be me. I don't want nobody else to be responsible for taking me out. Even though God got the last word and the last say, the fact is, when you see something ain't right, you speak up. And when you speak up and can't make no change, then it's time to move, do something different. Ooh. They better have it fixed for re-sign and lease and stuff come around. I got my little filing cabinets and stuff. I load them right on up on the bus. And all my fabric along with it. And my sewing machines. I mean, that's all I do anyway. Sleep, eat, sew, repeat. Sleep, eat, sew. Sometimes talk with y'all on YouTube. I'm going to have so many quilts. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to stop and start quilting up these quilts. Let me see, do I have 25 of these made? Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wow. Look like a pretty fluff stack. 17. 3 from 20. And then I'm going to need 5 more after that. So let's get it going. Notification again. Let me see. Ooh. See, can I bag up right quick and catch that? It says, okay, Courtney. Everybody speaking to each other. Betty Harris says, I know you're gonna do a good job on that bus. My daughter made over a schoolie into a RV. These they sold it. It now knows she got an RV. She ready to travel. That is awesome, Miss Betty. That is awesome. But when I get mine, I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna live on mine. I'm just looking for a certain kind of bus. A certain kind of bus. I want it long, but I also kind of want it to be like an international with a hopefully have a 7.3 power stroke engine, and I don't know what kind of transmission, but I'm just hoping and praying to have a good transmission in it too. This would be number 18. And I do want a full bus. I really want the long flat nose. My daughter tells me that flat nose drives rough. You sure you want that? I said, yeah, it got more space in it. She said, well, I can teach you how to drive it because the cab sits over past the wheels. And I said, okay. Long as you teach me how to drive it, I'll be good. I can handle it then. But I'm pretty sure if I have to drive it home, I'll figure it out in 4 seconds. Ooh. I had to learn how to drive a lot of stuff quick. Very quick. And I ain't mad at them. My daughter is a licensed CDL driver. So she used to drive for the school corporation here. Okay. Colleen said you had to drop something temporary. Once you get CDLs, I would hate to see somebody drop them if that's what you're talking about, because different stuff happens all the time. You don't know where life gonna take you to. And one day you might need your CDLs to get you by. So I always tell my daughters to renew hers. Go back, renew. When you have to take another exam, take that exam and renew it. I mean, you done went as far as going to school to learn how to do this. $18. I'm gonna wind up counting these over again because I don't know where I'm at. I'm thinking it's 18, but I think I might have counted 18 twice. I could just sit here and sew up a pile of these before I even move. And my granddaughter could sew them too. This is just a straight line, but I have to stress on her too to make sure it's a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Once I show her, get her to going, she might say, I can't stay on it. If she can't stay on it, I'll put the guard foot on for her. And that guard foot is not going to let her pass. If I wind up getting an RV, I'll take that too. Even though it's already decorated and designed on the inside, the school bus is not. I want my school bus designed and prepped to have a wooden heater during the winter months. And the reason I said wooden heater, I grew up with wood burning. I love the smell of the wood burning. I mean, a lot of time we was the only people in the neighborhood that house was warm because the storms put out the light or they ran out of gas trying to keep warm. And I was like, ooh, thank you, Jesus. I'm glad we got heat. All the time we have a house full of people be trying to keep warm. My mother and dad would let them come in, you know. Come on, get them kids in here. But these are the blocks that I use. I call them the foundation blocks for this quilt. I haven't been sewing like I usually sew when I'm working on a project. But it might be time I kick it in high gear. Sometimes I can sit up really late sewing. I had it so bad, y'all, I used to set the alarm clock. I used to set the alarm clocks at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the morning. I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and be sewing from 2 to about 12 the next day. And the only reason I stopped then because it'd be lunchtime, I'd be hungry. Other than that, I still been going. It's 19, I think. It don't take long to do these, especially when you're sitting down running your mouth. Even if you just talking to somebody on a chat, you be laughing and talking, and before you know it, you've been sewed up all your blocks and be like, oh, I ain't got no more. I can't wait to see Tucker. I have been knowing Tucker a good while, though. He been sewing quite a while. I met him during the same time Quilts was doing the log cabin sew along. That's how I was able to get one of his blocks. He joined the sew along. We all was just sewing. Oh, you know what? I'm going to turn this in. I don't want my seam ripper blade to get broken. He been sewing quite a while now, too. I don't know, is it, it might have been about 3 years since I met him. I like meeting new people that love the same stuff I love and do the same stuff I do. And we get to talk and share patterns, and I love it. I wouldn't turn back and go back to where I started from. I do it because, especially doing the YouTube lives, I like YouTube because it's a way for me to save my skills. And it's a way for me to share them too. If I'm doing a block on here and somebody want to know how it go, YouTube is a good place to come, to find it. How to make this block. Because some people don't show you everything. Some people will not show you everything. They leave out little special stuff. The stuff you be wanting to see and know. Oh, excuse me. That's a big notification from Facebook. Checking my messages. I don't want to miss anybody. I came in a little earlier and I was trying to use Zoom again. Think if I just use Zoom, one app by itself, it would work, and it did not work. My picture won't stay in. I don't know what causing that. I'm going to have to check. I haven't made any changes to anything. So, and I'm not all that good with computers. I used to love to be on one, but now they don't fancy me like that no more. I guess that would be considered block 20. Now I need 5 more to go. Anybody else working on something different? I know Kathy was working on a wedding ring. When I saw that, I was like, well, I had a pattern to one. I was going to make it, and the fan quilt, I was going to make that. And in the move, I haven't found my box. I had books in it with quilt patterns and design. I even had the Texas Long Star, the pattern to it. I had it printed out and ready to go, but I still got it on one of my laptops in there. I just have to turn it on and either download it or upload it to my cell phone or something and let my daughter print it out for me. But it had step by step the whole pattern. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna make that quilt. I ain't made that quilt yet. Can't find the pattern. I've been digging through my boxes. I said, I must have lost a box somewhere. But I was intending to ask my daughter when she gonna go to her storage, check her storage, make sure my box ain't in her storage. I was about to sew that tail in. I was about to sew it down somewhere it didn't go. I'm glad I checked my fabric. I was about to sew one of these tails under here. Ooh. Excuse me, y'all. Let me mute y'all a minute. Hold on just a minute. Just a minute. Let me mute y'all just a second. I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to take that call. It was very important to me. Hi, quilting in the country. Is that Brandy quilting in the country? I know peace, love, and quilting is Courtney. So I'm glad you could join me. Thank you for coming in. When I end this process, this sewing for today, I'm gonna have to run out for a minute. Gotta go to my tie shop. Oh, I done did all that sewing and ain't got no bobbin thread. Sewing in the air, y'all. Sewing air. All right, came straight to me. I always keep me about 5 or 10 already rolled. All right. Bring this bobbin thread up to the top so I can see it. Now my first piece gonna be long. Ran my bobbin out. All right. This thing had me thinking it was sewing. Nice. Beautiful beautiful stitches. Okay, I need to trim these off. These are the long tails I had pulled to the top. The rest of them can stay in there. Just help make it extra warm. Oh no, I got to turn that back. My corner is not making me think how long I've been out of thread. This is not so good. I recommend a Juki sewing machine to anybody. You want something that gonna sew and sew hard and be a workhorse? It's a Juki. Now they got some more good ones out there, but I know what this one would do. I don't know what the rest of them will do, but I sure know what this will do. Look at that. Wait a minute. See, I got to sew this part over too. I had to make sure I wasn't going to sew up my hole, turning hole. But I'm sitting here talking, running my mouth, ran the bobbin out of thread and didn't even know it. Now. I'm about to cry, y'all. I got to pull out the same ripple. I sewed it together. Not bad. Just about one stitch, look like. Yes, one stitch. I got a double stitch. One of them stitches had to go. Okay. I really want to see that pineapple quilt made when you make it. Hello, 100 proof quilter. How you doing? Glad you can stop by. We all need to get together for real and do a collab video. All of us get together. Quilting the country, peace, love, and quilting. Quilting the country. Did I say that? 100 proof quilter. And me and Stephanie and whoever else want to be in it. James, whoever else, all us can get together and do something. I know somebody got some software that's working good. Because mine is... My Zoom is mad at me, I guess. I'm trying to turn this thing and pull it right back out. I like having that kind of fun. We can call it a Saturday morning coffee break or something. I don't know. Y'all can come up with a name. I'm just saying something. But I like having fun too, y'all. Maybe we could get somebody else to come in with us. Somebody that know what they doing. I don't know. All us be on live talking. I think that would be beautiful. We get to know one another. Y'all know some of this fabric I got in this quilt is some of the African print I got from T Quilts. If y'all looking for some African fabric, she got it. Go to tquilt.com. Sometimes you don't need to use a very large amount to make your quilt pop. Sometimes a small piece, like yardage, 3 yards or so, will be enough. Ooh, if I can get this here. I want to see how this gonna look so bad, y'all. I got notification blocking. Oh, excuse me. Colleen said, I love that idea, Miss Ellen. I do too. I hope we can all get together and do something like that. Quilting in the Country said the African fabric is really beautiful. Thank you. 100 Proof Quilter says, my internet is acting up. I keep falling out. LOL. Maybe I need to back to bed. Oh, wow. It depends on where you live in too, 100 Proof. Sometimes you might have to switch your internet. If you're in the country, you probably need that satellite internet. When I was in Mississippi, I had to get the satellite internet, and that internet is so fast, y'all. I was so impressed with that internet when I first discovered it, because I was using the telephone line, and you know the telephone line, it gonna kick you out every chance it get to put you in the dump. And when I discovered that satellite internet, it was moving like lightning fast, like pew, pew. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is the fastest internet I'd ever seen in my life. That internet moves there. Let me make sure I got this right. I don't want to sew up the tail, because then I'm going to have to pull out the seam ripper again. Whew. I finally got my 2 big filing cabinets out of my van. I had to do it myself, but it was a lady at the storage with me, and she was walking past, and I was like, oh my God. I said, is anybody out here I could get to help me to take these out? And she was so nice. She just helped me herself, and we got them out. And I mean, they some tall ones. Them filing cabinets ain't light. I ain't never know they could be that heavy. These small ones you can move around, no problem. These big ones, you're going to have to unload these bad boys to move them. They heavy, empty. And I want those like that. I wanted them bad because the top shelves, I'm going to put my books in them. Because the top shelves, the door to it, you pulls it out and it goes back up over on the top. And then the drawer on the inside slides out to me, and I can put my books on them top drawers. All my quilting books, and when I go to the library, I'm going to tell y'all, I use my local library too. Believe it or not, they have quilt books. You can go in and find different patterns and stuff and make copies. I like telling the newcomers my tips and my tricks because why I'm going to take it to my grave? I don't know nobody already dead that going to help any with. And besides, if they do need that kind of help once we gone, then I should still have the knowledge. If I can get these points to just lay right, when I get that hot iron and stick it to it, it's going to fall out for real. I'm going to go on and on. I'll be sitting here talking. Sewing and talking. I really love to do this. And it ain't just started. I've been doing this for some years. What's new to me is the different stuff and techniques I'm learning. One of the things was to use a 1/4 inch seam allowance and learning exactly what that 1/4 inch seam allowance is. So when you're designing patterns and stuff like that, you know to add in that 1/4 inch seam allowance. And you get the idea measurement. So the measurement, complete measurements of what you're doing will be in that block. Ooh. Look at that. After a while, I'll be putting another top together. The thing about it is sewing all these white blocks together. My eyes and all this white. I have to take my time for real, shut my mouth too, so I can watch what I'm doing. Shut the door. I try to leave enough opening for me to get my hand in there without hurting them. To turn these blocks to the right side. Somebody asked once why we do a lot of sewing backwards. The fact is, we don't be trying to sew, just sew, keep sewing backwards. But when we do reverse it, it's to lock in the stitches so they won't come out too fast. Locking in the stitches is very important. And a lot of stuff that we do. I know with the postage stamp quilts, I locks in all those stitches. Because when I have to go back and cross cut them, I cross cut. And once I cross cut, before I do anything, if I finger press it open, then I go ahead and finger press it open. But I set that iron on that fabric so it'll lock in that thread. Once it's set that thread, then you can open it and iron it and push it this way and push it that way. Work with it. But I try not to push my fabric because it'll make it stretch or warp. Have it so warped. And I don't do good with warps. Whoops. I'm just using these points to yank from point to point to get it flattened where it needs to be. To make my blocks with the big X on it. I think I need about maybe 3 more. Then that'll be 25. And I have to do this 12 times. Well, if I get these 2 down, I have 10 more to go. And these blocks here is a 12.5-inch block. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Okay. Patty said, Ellen, whose pattern are you using for the cathedral window? Tell you the truth, I don't know. I'm just using something. I just picked a size. And I did my blocks at 12.5. And I did these small squares here at 3 1/4. 3 1/4 inches. And if that's too big, you got room to trim them down a little bit more. That's the basic pattern right there, 12.5 and 3 1/4. I don't claim to own it. I'm just claiming to make it. Making it my own. When I get through, I have a beautiful quilt to show. Let me see. Patty says, I checked out 10 or more quilt books at a time. Some I checked out more than once. Me too. I do that too, Patty. But they'll let me get up to, I think, 75 books or so at one time. But I never got that many. I don't think I have enough time to go through all them kind of books like that. But I will get about 10 or 20 books, bring them home and look through all of them. If I see something I like, I'll get it. And some of them come with the pattern still in the book. All you have to do is make a copy. Who is it? James laugh at Patty G. Okay. I make up as I go also. Okay, that's good, Patty. Beverly said, Ellen, will you be making pillow covers? I don't know. I didn't plan to make the pillow casing because that's something I would have to learn to do. I know how to make pillows, throw pillows I can put on top with them. Now, I thought about that because I did one in silk and I wanted to make another one to go with that silk. And it'll fit on my bed as well because these squares here is in that pillow. And this is also in the quilt I'm making. And if I do some, it would probably have to be with the green, all these other colors as well. That way I have 2 sets of pillows on my bed using the cathedral window. I don't know what time it is. I'm gonna have to I got to check on something very important. They called me to remind me, but I wasn't ready to go. All right, so 2 more to go. I guess I'll take my time when I come back from running this errand, that I will go ahead and press these the way they need to be pressed. Oh, yeah. Then I get to have fun all over again, y'all. Be sitting in here smiling, singing, whatever I'm doing. Enjoying it. Enjoying the process. Now I got 2. I have to be careful not to do 2. Sometime this summer, maybe I have a yard trunk show. Get some of my quilts did up. Ooh. All right. I don't know how many of these I done did now. I done lost count. I thought I had 2 to go. It's never too many though. Ooh. Lining up these seams. Okay. Ooh. All right, all right. Oh boy. When y'all sewing these blocks, you just check. Make sure you're not sewing your fabrics down that don't need to be sewed with these points here. I have to put them back, get them out the way. Tried to turn on me. I'm glad I'm stronger than it. I guess this one will be the last one I'm going to sew for today. Because I really do need to go catch this store open. See about my tires. I like having a place I can go and get brand new tires if I need them. You know, put them on all the way around, including the spare too. Put them on. That way, when it's cold and ice outside, I got something to grip the ground with. Or grip the ice or something. Won't be sliding all over the place. I keep thinking about that even when I get the big bus. I'm like, when I get that big bus, I got to park that somewhere. I'm not going to just be driving that around. Find me a nice place to park it and let it sit. Okay, y'all, that's the last one I'm going to do for today. And I'm going to put it together in a 25 patch block like I did this one. And I will start getting it quilted like that one or pieced up like that one. I mean, I'm loving this technique. I don't know how to explain it to y'all. I'm loving this. I thought it was going to be so hard and I didn't think I really could do it, but it's easy. And I'm showing y'all right here, right now, just how easy it is. So if y'all like my videos, do give me the thumbs up. You like my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. We're in this all together. We learn from one another. I teach y'all my tips that I know, the tricks I can use to help make things better. And y'all can come in as well and tell us some of y'all tricks and the stuff y'all do to make it better and easy. And that's how we learn from one another. We stick together. This is our hobby. This is what I love. Some of us do it as a job, and that's okay. You still love your job, you know. So I thank each and everybody for coming and stopping by. Please give me the thumbs up. It kind of helps support my channels. Do share my channel to your Facebook page or your Instagram page or your Twitch page or whatever you have out there. I will appreciate it very much. Thank y'all for stopping by once again. I love y'all. Stay blessed. James said, Miss Ellen, you could maybe make a small pillow with one block and it'll be pretty. James, I did that already. Beverly says, goodbye. Let me show you right quick if I can reach it from here. See, I did this one here. This is a pillow I made, and it's stuffed already. But I made it with the white silk fabric with these on there. Now, I'm going to make a twin to it. I just haven't got around to it. And these two would go on my bed because, see, it's the same block. Thank y'all for stopping by. Have a blessed evening. Goodbye now.